Now, what starts with the letter C? Cookie starts with C. Let's think of other things that starts with C. Who cares about other things? C is for cookie. Good enough.
Crazy.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Yes. So, and Jamie, will you introduce us?
Yes, well, we're Jamie and Greg, the internet superstars, and
Well, that's nothing. We'll just show you, how we live now, the high life in Geneva.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Follow us.
That's not our house.
Just about everyone these days. That's Baldy over there. Works for us. Yes, this is our wonderful luxury apartment over here, as you can see. We'll just go up here. Yes, as you see, we've had a little technical problem with our house.
With our doorknob,
I'll just go and show you my car.
Money. Give me money,
No,
please.
go away. Lenny. See you later.
Okay, so this is my new sports car, actually. I bought it after I made tons of money. Can you please? Wonderful little car. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, that's Greg.
And Jamie.
Surprised to see you stay, only to be betrayed by the one you...
Hello, and welcome to this latest installment of Chemistry with Jamie
And Greg. Over the years, we feel that we have bonded with you, our audience, and that's why
this latest installment is called Bonding with Jamie
and Greg. Now, the other day, we were walking around Geneva like a normal day, and a person approached us and he asked us a few questions.
Among them were, well, of course, do we have any spare change? And the other one was, of course, what is hydrogen bonding? And so Greg here, he decided to go and investigate.
Yes, now I suggest you watch the questions.
Hey, you guys! What does hydrogen bonding mean? Today, the station, those two fellow lads are going to answer this question. So, lads, what does hydrogen bonding mean? Did you know?
Yes, so if you don't understand him, what he said was, what is hydrogen bonding? Now, we decided to find out about hydrogen bonding. But before we did that, we felt that we needed to do some things.
We had to become better scientists. We had to become none other than the B team.
The bonding team.
In 1972, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from a maximum security stockade to the Los Angeles underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the A-Team.
going to the library to find out about hydrogen bonding. Follow us on our quest. Oh, he has to.
Well, now that we're experts on hydrogen bonding, I'm going to pass over to Greg, see what he's learned about the matter.
Oh, yes. So, hydrogen bonding. Yes, well, what exactly is hydrogen bonding and how are they formed? That's what I'm going to answer right now. A hydrogen bond exists between two highly polar molecules containing hydrogen. Alright? And the attraction of a partially negative atom and a partially positive atom is what we call a hydrogen bond. Now, could I have a pen, please, Jamie? Yes, thank you. Now, I'll just write down on the board and show you just an example of a hydrogen bond. Now, the most famous is, of course, with oxygen, which is negative, and two hydrogens, a water molecule, basically. The hydrogen are positive. And now, this water molecule will bond with another water molecule. Let's draw it over here. The O, yes, and the H, two H's. Yes, I'm sorry for my handwriting, it's not amazing. So right here, you see the hydrogen, which is positive, bonds with the oxygen, which is negative. It's not an actual bond, but it's more of an intermolecular force, because they are attracted through their charges. So right here, this is what we will call a hydrogen bond. The hydrogen, which is positive, connecting to the opposite charge, which is the oxygen, which is negative.
Well, that certainly was fascinating, Greg, but can a hydrogen bond be covalent?
Yes, well, that's a good question, Jamie, and you can look at it two ways. You can look at it and say, no, it's an attraction between forces, but then that's not exactly true, because a hydrogen bond is also the simplest covalent bond. Could I have a pen? Thank you. Yes, in fact, it is the simplest covalent bond, I'll explain right here. Because a covalent bond is, of course, a sharing of electron between two atoms, yeah? So you have the hydrogen here, and you have another hydrogen here. They both want to have two electrons to fill their shells, so can I have a red pen, please?
You can.
Yes, thank you. So here you have one electron here, because hydrogen, of course, it's one electron. You all know that, I hope. And then this would be the covalent bond, making it the simplest covalent bond possible.
So, Greg, what kind of molecules can form a hydrogen bond then?
Yes, this is a good question, Jamie. And in fact, only polar covalent bonds are able to form a hydrogen bond. Polar covalent bond is, of course, a covalent bond in which the sharing of electrons are unequal. Now, hydrogen typically bonds with nitrogen, oxygen, and fluorine to form polar covalent bonds. This is because these three are, of course, highly polar and electronegativity. They have a high electronegativity, and when hydrogen bonds with them, they become extremely polar, and they, therefore, are able to have hydrogen bonds.
So, what was the next question again?
How strong?
How strong are covalent hydrogen bonds?
Yes, well, you linked it to covalent, and you were right, Jamie, because hydrogen bonds have only 5%. They are only as strong as 5% as a covalent bond. So they are, in fact, extremely weak bonds. 5%. They are easily broken. They're easily disfigured, and that is because, of course, They are not linked by electrons, but they are linked by charges, making them easier to break.
Okay, that's all very well and good, and it's really fascinating, but why are we doing all this? Why are we learning so much about hydrogen bonds in particular? In fact, why are we learning about chemistry at all? I mean...
Well, believe it or not, Jamie, it does have its importance.
Really?
In fact, hydrogen bonds are extremely important in our biological system. They explain many of the properties of water, which is all around us, many of the properties of proteins and nucleic acids, and of course, they explain the mechanism of enzyme catalysis, whatever that means. Hi there. So I hope you enjoyed our film. Hope you enjoyed learning about hydrogen bonding. We certainly enjoyed telling you about it. This is Chemistry, Jamie and Greg, who was bonding with us. I'm sure we bonded with you. I hope you bonded with us. Hope you have a nice day.